Wow, look at that poof. Ooh, ow. What is the reason? I do have to say it feels a little cheapy. I didn't want to do this. These look horrible. Okay, whoa. Baby, we need a miracle here. It's giving Frolicking Fairy. I'm kind of annoyed at the creator that told me to buy this. So if you've been on TikTok recently, you've probably noticed the emergence of the TikTok shop feature. It seems to be on so many of the videos on my For You page lately. People promoting products that you can shop for right through TikTok's app. Honestly, it's been getting kind of annoying. I kind of miss the old days where you could just like scroll through funny videos on TikTok, but those days are over. Creators have been pushing content promoting these products that are linked in their videos through TikTok shop, where they can actually earn commission off of selling these products to you. I've been seeing a ton of products lately on there that I wanted to give a try and test out today so that we can find out if they're actually worth your money or not, or are these creators just promoting these products so that they can earn a commission from you. So let's go ahead and get into testing these TikTok shop products. Let's start out with my first purchase out of all of these, which is this hair straightening device that has supposedly revolutionized the way we can straighten our hair. If you've noticed, my hair today is looking very straight and sleek, and it is because of this little device right here. This is called the Tymo Ring. Of course, there's some of my hair in it, and I bought the powder pink one, of course. These are currently retailing for $49.99 on TikTok shop. Let's go ahead and roll the footage where I'm gonna demo this for you. Full disclosure, I've already had this for a few months and I've used it several times, so this is not a first impression, but I am gonna show you how it works and how I've been enjoying it so far. This is what it looks like. Almost like a comb, this plastic part, and then there's heating elements down inside there. It might be kind of hard to see, but it almost just kind of runs your hair through like a comb, and then it straightens it with those inner heating elements. This is my natural air-dried hair texture. But this would be a good way to really test it because this is kind of a lot. So I'm just gonna plug that in, hold this power button to turn it on. And you can turn the power up and down with these buttons right here. I usually turn it up pretty high. I'm gonna let this heat up. I'm just gonna hit my hair with a little heat protectant spray. And then we're gonna give it a nice little brush. As you can see, I have a lot of hair, so this is a pretty big project to get this all straightened out. I'm just gonna start with this lowest section of my hair. I'm just gonna slowly comb that through the hair. And you can see in one swipe that got that pretty darn straight. Usually go over it a couple times. See how smooth that made my hair? So there is that first section done. Let's just keep moving through and working through the hair. Wow, look at that poof. I don't use this on my bangs. It just doesn't work on my bangs, so I still just use my regular hair straightener to do my bangs, which I already did earlier. Look at that. That is pretty impressive for one swipe of the hair. It's just like brushing your hair. You just kind of comb it through. Pretty easy to get up toward the root. I've noticed that sometimes when you first go through, it almost gives it almost like a greasy like shininess, but then that does fade away after a little bit of time. I'm not sure why it does that. Can you believe that? Look at that. You do want to make sure you have your hair pretty combed out and detangled before you start this, or it won't go through your hair very well. Look how shiny and straight my hair looks. It's really amazing. Okay, so now you can really see the difference. This is the side that I just did with the Tymo, and this is my natural hair before straightening. And I really can't believe how fast I can get through all of my hair with this. It really doesn't take that super long at all. My hair feels so smooth. It's really amazing. Okay, we are getting close. Starting to get impatient and ready to be done, so I'm glad we're getting close to the end. Okay, we are all done. Look how straight my hair is. I can't believe how easy that thing is to straighten all my hair with. I really think that only took like under 20 minutes, which is really not that bad for the amount of hair I have. And look how straight and smooth and shiny it is. I freaking love this thing. I think it is definitely worth the hype. I feel like this one I have been seeing everywhere, and that is this viral back massager. It is a shiatsu neck massager. I think you can also use this on other parts of your body. I saw so many videos promoting this and I finally caved and just bought it because I needed to know the truth. They are $39.99 on TikTok Shop right now. It has these little gears in it and it does have heat. It does plug in with a power adapter, and then it also comes with a port where you can plug it in your car with like the car charger. Let's go ahead and roll the footage of James and I's first impression of this neck massager. I'm really excited to try this because honestly my back hurts really bad right now. This is the item that I think took the longest to come in out of anything that we ordered. Here it is. Ooh, it kind of has a smell. It's kind of big. It definitely smells weird. Sorry, flower. Should we read the instructions? Okay, it seems pretty simple. Here's the cord. Oh, I think this one's for the car. You can take it on the go. I think you're supposed to put your arms through it. Is that right? I'm gonna have my assistant James come help. Is it on backwards?
No.
How do you start it?
Ready?
Yeah. Oh. Feels pretty good. I think this is the heat. Was the heat on?
It's red. Yeah.
Is it red now? Okay, so that button kind of slow it down. That's the speed. That does feel nice. What's this one do?
Direction.
Reverse. Oh, that does feel nice. That does feel really good. Woo! Ow! Oh, ow! It's doing something. Ow! It does feel really nice. I kind of see what all the hype is about. You want to come give it a try?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay. Excuse me. There you go.
Oh.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's getting there. Oh.
I think I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh, it's pretty nice.
I didn't really feel the heat kick on.
Yeah, I didn't feel
I would
much
say
heat.
that my shoulders are feeling pretty good.
Oh.
I don't know if I really felt the heat kick on in the short time I had it on.
Yeah, I don't feel any heat.
This is the heat down here. I think it's on right now. Now it's red. That probably means it's on.
Probably where the heat's on.
I definitely like this better than those massage chairs because I've tried those before. This one just really gets up in your shoulders a lot better. If you have shoulder pain, I think it would be really good. I think I'm going to use this all the time.
I might be using it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll share with you.
Oh, you like lay your head back on it. It really pushes it down in there.
Yeah. I like how it goes on the arms because you can pull your arms too to make it press in better. I feel like this is viral for a reason. It's really nice. This is what we're going to be doing for the rest of the night. I think this is getting our stamp of approval.
Should buy this.
10 out of 10.
Yep.
Would recommend. Not a scam. So as you can see, our first impression on this was really good. I will say that it does take quite a while for the heat to kick in. If you really want it to get hot, I'd almost recommend running it through an entire 15-minute cycle before you use it, because it feels like by the end of its 15-minute cycle is when it really starts to get hot. But overall, I think this is actually a really good product. I used it a couple times last week. I do deal with a lot of pain in my neck and shoulders. I was a little sore after the first time I used it, so just wanted to mention that. If you struggle with your neck and back, this thing feels really good. I almost wish I could just like do a round right now. Maybe I'll do one after this video, after I'm done with all my hard work. I've seen this little light going around on TikTok, and it's just a little light that you can clip on your phone. The best thing about this light is it's only $1.99. Not a huge investment, and I really like the small size of this. It's really, really nice. Go ahead and roll the demo and let's see what we think. I just want to show you that the box came in super busted and kind of damaged. Whatever, it was only $1.99, so what do you expect? I really hope this is charged. The charging port is in the little clip, so you would have to, I guess, unclip it to charge it. It did come in charged. There's a little button on the back to make it light up. Looks like it has different settings. Okay, that's actually pretty bright for how tiny it is, and I'm thinking this could be nice just to like throw in your purse for like a little extra light. We're about to find out what this baby can do. So it did click on there really easily. It does fit around your phone. I need to turn off my filming light. So here is the light with nothing. Now I'm gonna turn it on. Did a little something. Setting 2 and setting 3. You know, that's not bad. Off. 1, 2, 3. You know, on the third one, I'm thinking that's really not terrible. I kind of want to compare it now to the other like viral clip light that we did in our last TikTok shop video. So let's grab that really quick. Oh my god, I held the button and it just started flashing like this. What is the reason? Okay, so don't hold the button, it'll start flashing at you. That scared the crap out of me. Yeah, not me just throwing it. So here is the viral clip light that everyone has. I've actually been keeping one of these in my purse, and it'd be really nice if I could just change it out for this instead and not carry around this gigantic light. I seriously doubt it's gonna be as good as this one, but let's find out. Okay, so here is the clip light with no light. And then there's that light on. That looks pretty darn good. So then let me try this one. Maybe I can just pop it on the side. I mean, I don't think it's quite as good, but for like the size and how small it is, it really does the job. I'm kind of impressed by this. After watching back the footage, I really feel like, yes, this giant one does offer a little bit more light, but for the size of this little tiny light, it really does do a good job at lighting up. I think if you just want a little tiny light to throw in your purse, this would be a really good investment. It was only $1.99. Interested to see how long the battery does last. Not a huge investment if you want a little light to throw in your purse. I think it's a win. Next up, we have the digital camera. I've been seeing so many TikToks promoting this camera, telling me it's so great, and I needed to find out for myself. So we got the pink one, of course. It does come in multiple colors. Retailing right now for $27.27 on TikTok Shop. So pretty affordable for a digital camera. I did already test this out a little bit earlier today, so let's go ahead and see how this worked. This is just giving me the most nostalgia for when I was younger. When I went out in college, I literally had to carry a digital camera with me to get decent quality pictures. And now I think it's funny how everyone's like back to wanting to carry these, like especially like young girls and stuff, to go out. And I think it's really cute. I think this is a really cute trend, and I'm just curious to see see what this little $25 camera can do. Oh my god, so it came in this little pouch. Okay, this is actually really tiny. That doesn't take up a lot of space at all. And it's supposed to give you kind of like retro vintage looking pictures. So I'm noticing this right away, that the lens is just always exposed. So I could see that getting kind of like smudged and dirty. Sorry if you hear Flower. She's rolling around on the carpet right now making noises. All right, and then also in the box we have a charging cable, a little string to tie onto it. This looks like the battery. I'm guessing you just charge it from the camera. Yeah, whenever it's in the camera, you just plug the whole camera in. Instruction manual, a little lens wipe, because I was right, that thing's gonna get smudged. And we have a little micro USB card. Peel that off, and there's even a little mount for a tripod on there, which is kind of cool. I'm hoping that this came charged because I just don't think I have the patience to wait and charge it right now. I need to take a picture right away. How do you do this? Battery's in. I do have to say it feels a little cheapy, and it was under $30, so I don't know what I really expected. How tiny this is. Can somebody please tell me how something this tiny can hold all that information? Oh, we're sticking that in. Where did it go? I feel like we don't need to read the instructions. I think we can figure this out. Power. Oh, welcome. Right there. You can see me in there. Let's take a picture. Oh, there it went. Okay, so how do I look at the pictures? Right, so there's the picture I took of kind of like my filming setup that I'm looking at right now. We're gonna have to import some of these onto the computer to really see what we're working with, you know, because I can't really tell on this little screen. So you can just set up some of the functions. See right here that you can change this beep, and I'm gonna turn that off immediately because that is annoying me. So like it doesn't flip, so you can't really tell if you're in the... I'm trying to take a picture of myself. Why isn't it taking the damn picture? I didn't want to do this. Shoot video? This thing can shoot videos? Press halfway down to focus, full press to take photo. Oh, I did take a picture of myself. That's a horrible picture. Okay, so let's try to take another picture. I'm gonna take a picture of Flower. Okay, green, go. We got it. There it is. There's my little flower laying on the floor. This is kind of fun. So if you hit that mode button, you get this little green camcorder up there, and that is when you're in video mode. Okay, let's record Flower. We got a video. Pretty straightforward to use. You have your mode here. You can switch between shooting, video, settings, and playback by just hitting this button right here. This little button down here gives you some camera settings. Okay, let's go take a couple pictures and see what we come up with. I don't know about you, but I am dying to see how these digital camera pictures actually turned out. I just got this new MacBook Pro, by the way. I don't even think I told you guys that, but it is literally changing my life and making everything so much easier. Like the cord is not going in all the way. Okay, it's connecting. Show you how goofy the graphics are on this thing. They're so funny. I mean, it's okay. It definitely, oh, that's a good one. In all honesty, these look like shit. These look horrible. Yeah, I don't know why everybody's talking about this camera like it's something really amazing. I guess if you want your pictures to actually look like they were taken in 2008, like when I graduated high school, it might be good. Honestly, I don't really see myself carrying this around probably, but let's look at the video. This is the video that it took. Honestly, it's very, very poor quality. The sound quality barely came through. I don't know if I'm just used to like using my really nice camera that I use all the time. I think for me, this is kind of a miss. I think if I was to want to get like a digital camera to get those kind of quality pictures, I'd probably buy a little bit of a nicer one or like an older one from that time period. I think this is a flop. I don't think you should waste your money on this. I really don't. I needed to know if everybody was lying to me about this concealer brush. I saw so many videos of girls promoting this concealer brush, and this was not cheap, okay? This brush was $24, and I also think I had to pay like $6 to get it shipped. So it ended up being $31.42 for this brush. Now, I did test this out earlier, so let's go ahead and take a look at that right now. Here it is from BK Beauty, and it's called the Angie Hot and Flashy. This is what it looks like. I definitely do think it has a really nice shape for getting in that concealer under eye area. It does have a nice shape for that, which I do like. Now, I haven't even been using a brush lately for my under eyes. I've just been using my fingers and going really light on my concealer. I'm just gonna use my regular concealer. I use the Tarte Ultra Creamy. I do have a little more mature under eye, and I do have some fine lines under there. I'm just gonna do a tiny dot. Let's see what you got. Okay, that's actually blending that out really nice. That's not bad. That actually blended out pretty easily. Really toned back the amount of concealer I use just because my under eyes are getting more mature and it tends to just look really cakey if I put too much on. Okay, wow. I'm actually really impressed with this brush, how easily that blended that out. Okay, I actually really like this. I feel like this is a brush that I've actually been missing because I haven't had a good concealer brush that can really get in there. That's pretty good. I think that looks almost just as good as my finger. I'm kind of tired of using my fingers and I'd prefer to have a brush. First impression, I actually love this and I'm really glad I bought it. This is going in my little makeup brush caddy right now. Go ahead and just set that down and we'll be on our way to finish the rest of our makeup. Okay, whoa. I think that's the best my under eyes have looked in a while. Okay, now that I did turn my light off, I just wanted to show you. It doesn't look quite as good as I thought it did with the light on, but it still does look pretty good. As you can see, my first impression of this was I really, really liked it. I thought my makeup looked really good. Once I turned my filming lights off, it didn't look quite as good as I thought it did, but it did do a good job. I think this is a nice brush. Do I think that you like have to have this and you need to go buy this right away? No, I think you can achieve a similar effect with probably a brush you already have or by just using your finger, which is how I most of the time do my concealer. I was just kind of thinking that it's funny that when I filmed that short little clip of testing it with the lights on and everything, I thought it looked amazing. And isn't that kind of the problem with TikTok and TikTok videos, is that a lot of times they're just like so short, the lights are on, the beauty filters on, and right away you can make something look like it's so great. And then once you turn the light off, it's kind of like, oh, maybe that wasn't really that great, which is why I don't think TikTok is really the best place to get accurate reviews on products. I think that's why people do turn more towards YouTube to find reliable product reviews. So I just thought that was kind of interesting because had I just been filming like a quick TikTok video about this brush, it would have been really easy for me to say like, this brush is so great, you need to just go get it right away. But then as I like turned the lights on and thought about it more, it was just kind of like, yeah, it's good, it's nice, but do you need it? Probably not. That's kind of a lot of money for a makeup brush. At the same time, I don't often see brushes like this in like just the drugstore or somewhere like that. So you know what, you do what you need to do. This is something that I found through a creator. Her name is, I think, Hot High Priestess on Instagram, and she does kind of like money manifestation and things like that. I wanted to give it a try. I found it on TikTok Shop is where you can buy it. It's called the Miracle Journal. Let's go ahead and roll the footage of opening up this journal and checking it out. Baby, we need a miracle here. Let's open this up and see if this is going to change our lives. Okay, this is actually really cute. I really like the simplicity of the cover. It looks really pretty. It says, where words create miracles one page at a time, the Miracle Journal, a manifestation journal. And then on the back, this is really cute. It says, miracles exist and they are all around you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to give a full review on this in this video as to whether or not this works, only because it seems like this is something that you'd have to spend a lot of time doing and working on. Maybe down the road I can give like a final update, or maybe you'll see my life turn into a miracle. This is actually really cute. It says, for life makes no mistakes and always gives man that which man first gives himself. So we're gonna see what this has to offer. So we have chapter 1, you create your reality. I think that is true to a certain extent, but I think that can also become a dangerous way to think all the time, because it's like, oh, if something bad happens to you, then you start to blame yourself. And I've been really in that mindset before. So I think it's important to also remember that sometimes bad things just happen and it's not necessarily your fault or something that you like thought about or manifested for yourself. I think that you need to kind of have a balance with that way of thinking. Anyway, chapter 2, gratitude is key. Chapter 3, cultivating your new dream life. Chapter 4, self-concept and identity. Chapter 5, popular manifestation methods. Chapter 6, reflection prompts. Chapter 7, monthly reflections. I like the book. I feel like it opens really easy and has like a nice flexibility, and it has that new book kind of smell. Understanding that your every desire is not just within reach, but yours to claim and always has been. Are you ready? But I think I am ready. I want to manifest my dream life, and I believe that it's possible. So I'm actually excited that I bought this. I'm excited to try this. We're gonna have to see if this works, what kind of witchcraft this is. But it looks like a pretty cool book, and it looks like there's a lot of spaces for you to actually write in and be really involved in this, into thinking about what it is you actually want. And I feel like I have a problem with that sometimes. I like the size of it. It feels good in the hand. It feels powerful. It's not too thick, so it's not like super intimidating. Let's just do a random page flip and see what comes up. Word association activity I just turned to. What are 5 positive words that you feel capture who you are at your core? I feel like this is gonna dig really deep. Then we have wealth and abundance affirmations. So that's just kind of an idea of some of the stuff that we might find in this book. I think I do need to believe these things, because right now when I'm reading this, I'm like, I don't feel this way. So that's clearly something I need to work on. I get paid to exist. I want that. That sounds great. So let's get rich. Let's get wealthy. Let's get out of our poverty mindset. I'm over this shit. Let's do it. 2024 is going to be a good year. I can feel it. Of course, we had to do a clothing item. I found a lot of creators promoting this dress from Dolls Kill. It's called the F is for Fairies dress. So of course I needed to buy one and test it out. So right now on TikTok Shop, it looks like the dress is on sale for $32. So that's kind of cool if you want to grab one. I already tried this on earlier, so let's go ahead and check that out. Here we have the F is for Fairies dress from Dolls Kill. I haven't shopped from Dolls Kill forever. I think I've only ever shopped there maybe like once. 24-hour party line. So we have a little ad that came with it. Honestly, these pictures kind of look like the ones that I took with that digital camera. So maybe I'm wrong and maybe that's what we want our pictures to look like. No, I'm not sure. Here's the dress. I got like the lilac lavender one. Brand is called Current Mood. I actually got a large because I didn't want it to be like super tight and tiny on me. It's kind of cute. We're obviously gonna have to try on to see. It's kind of giving like pirate Tinkerbell fairy There is a lot of detail in this dress. I can see it has a lot of layers and working on it. The rolled hems are cute. Got these little tie straps. It's got ruching in the front. It definitely smells. It's that kind of like cheap factory smell. All right, let's go put this on. I will be right back. Okay, here is the dress. It's definitely interesting. I think it's really cute though. It's definitely really fun to wear. I feel really cute and like I do feel like a little fairy girl in the woods or something. I feel like the green or black would be cute too. I like the detail on the sleeves. I do want to say though that it is really short. I really don't think I could wear this without something underneath. I put on these like little shorts so that you wouldn't see my underwear. And it is really short in the back. It is a little costumey for sure. But I think this could be really fun for like a specific kind of party or maybe a concert or festival or something like that. I want to mention that straps did not come in tied in bows, so I had to tie those myself, which was a little challenging. I think it's a really cute dress. I think it has a lot of cute design details. Were I to make a dress like this, it would be a lot of work. It really would be by the time you do all these layers and put all these rolled hems in. Overall, it's kind of cute. It's giving frolicking fairy and I'm enjoying it. I feel like I just want to go frolic around and I think this would be actually really cute with my pink striped leggings. I don't know where I'm gonna wear this or where this has an application in my wardrobe as a 34-year-old woman. That doesn't matter because I'm sure I'll figure out a place to wear it. Some of the details. Definitely hard to wear a bra with, just want to throw that out there. Just put on like my little nip covers, but yeah, if you like need to wear a bra or something, I wouldn't recommend getting this dress. Don't want to be at risk of flashing your behind. I wouldn't recommend. It is really, really short. You really need to have something on under it. I mean, you don't have to, but I actually feel like this is a win. I think I'm gonna hang it up in my closet and find a time to wear it. We have this little phone tripod stand that is retractable with the lights. I was totally impulse influenced to buy this by a girl's video that made me feel like this tripod was gonna be like really, really good and solve all of my content creation needs. I'm gonna go ahead and demo this for you and let you know what I think. I'll show you how it works. So this part flips up and then you have this little notches that come out and then you can put your phone in there. It is a little tight. I guess you want it to be so your phone doesn't fall out. And then it has the telescoping piece right here. It actually gets really tall. That gets pretty darn tall. Pull this pink part to make it come in and out. The only thing about this is it's not super sturdy. It'll wiggle wobble a little bit. Probably want to wait a little bit till it stops moving before you hit record. You have your lights here. Now these do come off, I believe. So they just pop right out. And then you can charge them. There's a charging port on the back of each of them. And then there's a little button that gives you the different settings of the lights. So it alternates between cool and warm, different settings, which is nice, but also a little annoying because you have to like scroll through to find what you want. Other cool thing about this is it has this little Bluetooth remote that actually fits right in here. So you can use it to operate your camera shutter. You want to kind of like hold it and get it to snap a picture without having to hit your phone. You can use that and that connects through Bluetooth. So that's as small as it'll get. Set it on a tabletop or something like that. I think this is still a little high for like a tabletop recording personally. I guess you can also turn this piece if you want to film horizontally, you can do that too. Now I'm going to show you kind of how the lights work. See how it's wobbling though? Like it's really wobbly, which I really don't like about this stand at all. And I was trying to actually film something the other day, I just wanted to mention, where it literally tipped over and my phone slammed on the ground. So as I'm trying to change the lights, do you see how it's wobbling everywhere? So that is, oh, see, one's cool, one's warm. So that's with the lights all the way up on cool, and that's without. To me, it doesn't do a ton with the lighting. I feel like you'd be better off almost with that little phone clip light that we got for $1.99. Lights do a little bit, but kind of shitty, honestly. So I don't know, it just depends what you want to do. I really don't like how wobbly this is. I actually am kind of annoyed at the creator that told me to buy this because she loved it, because I kind of think it's a piece of crap actually. So yeah, I would save your money on this one and just go with something else. This is how small you can kind of get it to go if you want to just like fold it up and store it away. I think it got me with the cute pink color, honestly. I think I just wanted it because it was pink. My search continues for the perfect phone tripod stand. We'll continue that search. All right, that is going to conclude all the products I spent my money on from TikTok Shop. I would say definitely skip the pink tripod, skip the digital camera. Probably don't really need the makeup brush unless you like really want it. It's gonna take some time for me to tell if the journal's gonna work. I like the little phone clip light. I don't know if that was just because it was only like $2 and it wasn't a huge commitment. Dress is really cute. I'm happy I got it, but could I have lived without it? Yes, most definitely I could have. I really like the neck massager. I don't know if that's just like my middle age coming on, but I think that I will get a lot of use out of that. And I think my absolute favorite thing is the hair straightener. That I think is what I'm gonna get the most longevity and use out of from anything I bought. So in conclusion, just because someone's on TikTok Shop saying that something is amazing and you just have to buy it, please take it with a grain of salt and remember that they are probably making money off of you clicking on that link and purchasing that item. So always keep that in mind. Just wanted to give my honest opinion on everything. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. Make sure that you're subscribed before you leave, and until next time, please remember that you are special, beautiful, and magical, and I love you so much. Bye!